Okay, so this is Upload Labs, and sure, I will start over because I like gutted this. Why not? And they're going to be a team popping up for a while, I'm sure. Again, I had this 100%. Um, but yeah, this is a sort of idle game, much like your cookie clicker and such. But the gimmick is first, it's all like doing stuff with the computer, and second of all, it's all in this modern programming wire connection sort of UI. So the idea is like you. Why was this even here? Oh, I see. Because we're being annoying. Okay, gotcha. Okay, you want it here specifically, tutorial? Okay, okay. But yeah, connect wires up to wires. This is your upload and download speed, which is like the main thing you want to have as a limiting factor going on that needs upgrading. Um, in this particular case, I am downloading text files from somewhere and uploading them to somewhere for money. Specifically, the money comes out of here and goes into here. I sure won't. Just trying to do that forever ago. So let's see. Let's have music now. That's nice. I was going to just like open this up super quickly and show it off for a few seconds and then close it because I don't like this game thematically. Although it does seem to have like gotten a lot of updates since I last checked. We've got a bunch of achievements and such. Which give us these little circle things. They may have changed the thing where you spend those for a bunch of upgrades. Anyway, see if you ever like use like Unreal or anything like that, it's a very similar UI. Oh, is this not auto collecting? So I'm just gonna upgrade my connection speed here. Okay, money just comes in. Let's see what else I have around. Oh, and these just pop up randomly. Unless, did you hide stuff somewhere else? Aha, down here. So let's make those text files worth more money, sure. The stuff slowly unlocks as you play, and you wind up with, various other file formats that you're downloading and uploading for money for some reason. And then, unless they changed it after a certain point, it's like, okay, now you can like upgrade your processor and start using that to mine various cryptocurrencies, and then that's a red flag for me. And then much later, at what used to be the end game anyway, it's like, okay, now you can get like AI stuff, and here just like download a ton of things to give it as training data, and then it will just generate way more files, and you can sell those. And like, I hate where this game is coming from on a like basic instinctual level. It is possible they've changed that somewhat. I seem to recall the download and upload used to be separate little things, for instance, instead of a general connection speed thing. I would be calling that. But for now, like, I don't really have a lot of options. I just have the one network, and like I could, you know, like try to scale up and put down another one of these. But you'll notice this is currently 32 right a second. If I split that up, it is now half the speed there and half the speed is here. So that's actually not worth anything to me. I seem to call a lot of bottlenecks like that being a thing in this. Where you just kind of like upgrade the stuff you have until it just arbitrarily unlocks the next thing, then you do the next thing. And there's just some like other mechanics that come into it for like training your hacking skill, which ultimately just gives you like a bonus modifier to plug into something else. And it's very impressive. But like, it does look nice. Okay, here we go. So now I can get some other things going on. Let's have a little more money. Okay, so first of all, let me grab this right away. The little bonus point shop has a number of handy things. Probably the most important one is the where do you have that? Oh, in here. The auto collector. So you can go to hell forever. You just, you know, give me the money as it comes in. Let's see. You can also get this to just like group stuff together to move around more easily, which really isn't needed. This lets you change the ratio on your download stuff, which I find isn't really needed. Switching the upload download percentage 50-50 is kind of a useful thing. And then there's make little things pop up more often. Here's one. Give yourself a second little downloady thing, which does essentially, like, you know, double your upload and download speed. You have to upgrade them separately. You know, over here in the real things, let's get the CPU and see if this is still as bad as it used to be. And for now, I can just sell my clock speed directly for about as much money as I'm getting from this file management stuff. And then, yeah, this is more of a thing. Let's see if I can, like, bring some to play along for that to matter. But a lot of it is just like, you know, hang out and wait and click the upgrade buttons. And let's see, the next thing I want in here is, frankly, this. You can also just, you know, give yourself speed boost temporarily, which is never worth it. A lot of things seem to feel like never worth it. It's very... really puts the idle in idle game, I find. And as far as just, okay, which money thing would be better benefited from hitting an upgrade button. But you can actually get like a whole complicated thing when you have so let's max this out. Other things to do to your files than just turn them around immediately. I do like the sound this has now. Remember if it originally had music or if that's new. Watch money go up. Hit button. Watch cost go up by, you know, factor of 10 or so. Repeat. This is new. Called something else, I think. Things will just kind of like automatically split themselves as needed. So if I want to do all of that for a while, I can just do this. I do appreciate this aesthetic is actually very catchy. There's a whole like tech tree thing that looks like around too. But yeah, like very, very clean UI. Very, very reminds me I could be programming. Again, though, I wish it didn't give you like truckloads of money for crypto mining. Oh, is this? Oh, that's right. Free game. You can give us money for stuff if you are inclined. I am not. So again, just kind of hang out. Eventually, we'll get other things. So that used to be like a whole achievement menu is what it was. But yeah, I'm done with that for now. So disconnect those. Reconnect those. Money resumes coming in. I actually need this at the moment, but whatever, I'll just throw it over there. So let's see. The next like actual milestone is this. You know, hitting other buttons make that number go faster. This does like have moments when it gets kind of interesting when you're like setting up complex chains of stuff, or you know when you've bought all 5 of your processors and you're trying to like split the load on them evenly. You can't just plug them all into one thing. Okay, so here we go. So now, let's see. Here you are. Take some of my clock speed and take these text files. And before I upload them, I run them through here to get them all virus scanned. And I'm now like actually contributing something by downloading and re-uploading these things in some fashion. I'm also getting ones that have viruses that I can do something with. And here, for instance, I can also do requests for these properly scanned files. So let's do that for a bit. You know, I guess I can just, you know, upload the virusy ones anyway. So worth some money. Maybe we got an achievement for that of some kind somewhere. Maybe that's where I buy them. That's where I get the points for them. And let's see, what else can I get at this point? Slightly more efficient everything. This is working on 1,000 of those. Great, it's gonna take forever. And these pop up down then. More commonly if you get the upgrade for them. Later you can also get something that just like generates these by like plugging in processor speed or whatever. Some people calls the whole tech tree thing, unless they simplified that out. That's maxed out. So at this point, because I can't really do anything more efficiently, I just sit here until that gets up to, you know, what, 600 essentially. And get the next file type, and oh yeah, so you get GPUs that you start doing the cryptocurrency stuff. That's right. And then there's also a whole research thing, and then there's kind of this hacking mini game, which is kind of balancing values around properly, and this programming mini game, which is slightly more involved in that, like, here are some variable types, and you can like combine them to make other kinds of variable types if you like apply a little logic. Like, here's a character, here's an array. Hey, if I make an array of characters, that's a string. But yeah, it's a lot of watching little bars fill up very quickly and sitting around and watching your money counter. Not much else to it, but you know, it is free. I do kind of want to like get the graphics cards unlocked to make sure that it is in fact still kind of pro all tech bro scumbaggery propaganda. Well, I guess it's not too unsafe just to assume it. Oh, what's this now? Ah, there it is. If I can bother to sit here long enough to get to 4 million. Which, I don't know. I mean, I am like killing time while things download in the background too, but you kind of get an idea what this is all about. Alright, it auto saves constantly. Never mind.